When we talk about leadership, people often jump into strategy, vision, technical skills. But here's the thing. What sets really good leaders apart is emotional steadiness. A 2024 survey that studied over 7,500 educators revealed something quite powerful. Leaders who managed their emotions well had teams who were happier, were more satisfied with their jobs, were less exhausted, and felt less likely to want to quit. Now, that is not a nice to have. That is impact. So what does emotional steadiness look like in practice? First is self-awareness. And that simply means knowing what your stress triggers are and catching yourself before you spill over onto your team. Second is empathy. And that's actually noticing and validating how others are feeling instead of brushing it off or acting like it doesn't exist. Third is composure. And that simply means staying calm and clear-headed even in times of crisis. Because when you lose it, your team is going to absorb it. We're basically like a sponge to our teams. They absorb our energy that we bring into that space, whether positive or negative. And finally, authentic communication. And that simply means being open, transparent, showing optimism, and building trust, even in those tough moments, because that is what your team is going to remember. So here's the thing. Emotional steadiness in leadership isn't about acting like you don't feel stress or frustration. It's more so about managing your emotions so they don't manage you. So simple acts like acknowledging that this is a tough situation for everyone involved, yourself included, is showing that vulnerability that it isn't your team that is impacted by this. You also feel what they're feeling too. And why does this matter? Every organization goes through moments of ambiguity, crisis, chaos. However, people look to leaders for grounding. So this means that if you are steady, they are going to be steady. If you are chaotic, they are going to be anxious. So if you want to strengthen your people leadership, start here. Focus on regulating your emotions. Focus on listening with empathy and practicing calm, authentic communication. The ripple effect is enormous, not just for performance, but for everyone you lead in and outside of your organization.